Hello guys, don't rob the Machina. I thought I'd do a quick tip or trick, not a trick really, but just a little bit of advice if you're using FL Studio. It's something that I only learnt recently, which is insane really. I've been using it for so long. But anyway, normally these little dials over here, if you can see the arrow, deal with pan and volume for each channel. But they do something different with automation. So if I just turn this off, I've just got a long note here. If I play it, it's just a long note in FL Slayer, and then I've created some automation here that goes from the highest point and sweeps down to the lowest point, and that's just linked to a low pass filter. It's linked to the cutoff frequency, just to demonstrate. So this goes from no cutoff at all down to full low cut, and I'll just play that. So that's pretty clear, and it may come a stage later on in your mix where you decide that you don't actually want this much of a cut, this much of a deep, or this much of a high. And usually what I used to do at that point was go in and manually start to adjust these throughout the track and spend hours and hours trying to get them right. And obviously you still have to do that to get them all varied and different, but as a quick little tip, if you go back over to these little knobs on the left, if you double click on your automation, it'll be highlighted here, and then these actually deal with the minimum level and the maximum level that will be applied to this sweep. So if I play it again, and this is the minimum level at the moment, is absolute minimum. Oops. So let me get that going again. It's going down to absolute minimum. So if I bring this up, and it says up here when I highlight it the minimum level amount, if I start to bring that up, even though it's still sweeping right down to the bottom on here, because I've set the minimum level here to be around 50%, it's actually only ever going to hit here. And so this is just a quick way that you can either reduce how much it goes down or reduce how much it goes up. Here I've pulled the maximum level down, so even though the peak's going all the way up, it's actually only getting to about here because of this. And it's just a quick way to, obviously of course you can automate this, which means you can automate your automation, and then you can automate the automation of your automation, and you can just go crazy with it. So just as a quick thing, I could say that I want this to gradually fade off the amount of low pass. I create an automation clip for the minimum level. At the start of the track, the minimum level is going to be as low as it can get, and I'm gradually going to bring it up so there's no low passing at all, because this will just get raised higher and higher. So it should work. Now it's not doing as much. Now it's hardly doing any low. And now it's not doing any low at all. And so there you go. They are pan and volume on any normal channel, but when you're dealing with automation, these dials all of a sudden become minimum and maximum that are fully automatable and editable and everything else. I hope that was useful to at least one person. If so, then good. And keep up the good work, Gorillas. Peace.